Yes, I'll go right the Koppen!
Who you're talking about?
You hate football, don't you? What? You hate football, don't you?
How does he get to speak about football for a living? It's a fucking farce.
No, I like watching it.
You didn't watch it?
No, sorry. I'll take that back. I hate it. You hated it when you played.
Oh, fucking hell.
I'm along the same lines as you. I hated him.
No, he doesn't.
I
I had a conversation on the phone with him last week. That man's in love with football.
Who?
Yeah. You know, remember? That's a sign of old age.
When did you phone me?
You phoned me.
Two, man, honestly.
Were you following him home and he phoned to see where you were going?
Thought you were the FBI. He thought you were the FBI.
No, I phoned you. Where are you going?
Aye, and then you just were talking about love and life, and I was quite happy for you. I celebrated after talking to you.
What do you love about life? Your life's fucking miserable. What do you love about it?
Before talking to you.
You don't remember?
What do you love about life?
Fucking everything.
He's got a great life, honestly. Brilliant, aye. I need to pour myself a drink after.
I had to get through all the pain of football. Right? Playing football, that fucking everyday training, shiting a Saturday, getting booed to get to where I am now.
Yeah, and it was
chilled.
I know.
You know, I can't.
Your life's miserable. Your life's miserable when you think about it. Your life's miserable when you're a football player, isn't it?
No.
No, on the pitch is really good too, but outside of your life's miserable.
It's not miserable. It's just
you're a monk, mate, aren't you?
Aye, there's a lot of pressure.
No.
Do you know?
You're a monk in this day and age, or maybe in Faddy's day and age, it was a bit different. But we weren't monks.
He's a wild to have.
Here's one for Faddy, right? Surely you
but
enjoy what you're doing now more than you did play. Absolutely.
No.
You
kid.
I'd enjoy this.
No, mate. No, I love doing this. Going to the
No, this particular show, but the other shows.
I wouldn't still be coming if I didn't love it. Sitting in a studio, analysing the
studio?
Game.
Is that what you fucking call it? A fucking studio?
Hold on. I was talking about Sky Sports.
Oh, sorry,
right. No, talking about football, important games, all the big games, travelling all over the world. I do love it, but no. Being a football player's the best job. Fucking that hour and a half killed me.
Mate, see what you say? I was out 4 times last week. Like, see, when you're a football player, you could never have done that, eh?
I know, but you've got a different enjoyment.
What do you mean?
But I enjoy that more than playing football.
We were out
Saturday night, Sunday afternoon.
Tuesday night, Tuesday night.
Monday night, some Rococo Club in Hamilton. How good a club was that?
That sounds like a shithole.
Mate.
The Rococo Club in Hamilton.
Oh, different gravy.
Herries, that's full of herries, mate. Monday night.
Oh, Rococo. It was your Monday books, wasn't it? Oh, the Monday books clubs were brilliant.
That was a biggest one, yeah.
The Monday books.
Who's going out on a Monday night?
By the way, it was buzzing.
Cashed in their books.
Buzzing.
Desperate for a wee bit.
No, is it
cashed in their books. Cashed in their books. Cully quid. You were vulturing in there, mate.
I used to go up and go to training sometimes on Tuesday morning, and there would be a few people still in the flat. And that it was up north.
So you'd be out Monday night, wake up and had somebody else's flat, and then go straight to training.
Right. In my flat.
And then still be people lying about.
Just round the corner. And I would just head off, and I knew a few of the bouncers as well. And they were brand new. So I used to come back home after lunch, and my flat was fine, never trashed or nothing.
You were never during the week, man, were you?
No.
Never.
It was different.
Once,
it was.
He played with Scotland.
See, boys at Everton that would never go out during the week. Who were ones that did let a night out at Everton?
Everybody liked a night out. They done it at the right time.
Nobody did it at the wrong times now. You could say now that they're retired.
No, well, no that I know, but nah. There was one, we had a game on the Wednesday, and there was like a team dinner that turned into a night out. And we get beaten the Wednesday, and the manager fun it.
Boys?
I had a meeting. Says, I know yous were all out.
Comment
not acceptable. You weren't allowed to do it, but I didn't do it when I was younger.
Oh, fuck, constant, mate.
Did you on a Friday night?
No, not Friday night. Thursday night I used to go a couple of times. We used to have a pub quiz in Swindon on a Thursday night, like you said, you'd only be going for something to eat, you'd end up getting fucked.
The Hearts boys liked a Thursday night. I never, because I was staying still back through here.
You mean your auntie,
you would not,
you go with it?
You'd have the odd Tuesday.
The boys liked a Thursday night, was right?
Odd Tuesday.
Because a Friday was very little, just in, we warm up, few sprints up the road.
But see, back in the day, Tuesday night in Glasgow, you'd see Lennon out, Larson out, wouldn't you? Or the Rangers boys were out, Chris
Wednesday
Buchanan
night
were
as
out all
well,
the time. Wednesday night.
Cotton Club, Wednesday night.
Cotton Club Wednesday
Saturday,
night.
Sunday,
Or
Monday.
Paris Paisley.
That's what
Did
you're
you ever
saying.
go
He
to
couldn't
Paris
go
Paisley?
Aye, sing me to it. Aye.
That was better than the Monday books.
Who was it?
He gets more excited about this than actually this talk about football, doesn't he?
Talk about football.
He's just said that I get bombed at Man City, watch the boat race.
Talking about the Cotton Club and Paisley tonight.
Oh,
Right, I'm going to bring the excitement down just quickly. Pet peeves. There's one yesterday. I'm watching it, man.
Right.
Tell me you watched the chase yesterday.
No, but I seen what happened.
This prick. So that the person before him is putting their fucking life on the line to go for the high offer.
Right.
Does amazing to get like fucking how much ever he got. The next guy up gets a decent score, so he could just they offer him -17,
To get
mate,
him?
and he takes fucking -17
grand.
-17 grand, mate. Off of that guy who's done it before him's money.
Aye, but he only just made it, didn't he?
Made it,
and they all get 12.5 grand each.
So the moral of the story is he was right.
I know, but still, mate, you could have had an extra 12 grand.
No, he would
I
have
know,
been
but
out.
he would have been out.
Oh, right.
And he gets
And
an
then they
extra
get an
life.
extra life and
Aye.
help with a pushback.
And did he help at the end?
I don't know.
Still a
Mate,
prick.
Your eyes are lighting up. Do you watch it? I know.
Did you watch it, Pen? You shouting at the telly?
There's no
I'm
way.
screaming at the
Aye,
telly.
there's no way everybody in the country's no screaming at their telly saying, fucking idiot. But they all go ahead, they all go ahead with money.
I used to love the gold. Did you ever?
Golden balls. Oh, amazing.
Golden balls was unreal.
Steeler.
Sticker steal.
Oh, mate, I would have stole all day long.
You'd have sold it amazing, I know.
What about the boy that actually just said one episode, he went, listen, I'm telling you now,
For the bird.
that you're no stealing, I'm stealing, right? But I'm going to give you half of it, right? And she's sitting there panicking like, fuck. She's going, what? No, we'll share. He's going, no, because I would think you were steal. I'm not coming this far. I'm stealing, but I'm giving you half of the money. Fucking sure as well. Boom, steal, gave her half the money.
I know, but they both should have just went sharing and they'd done the same thing.
No, because he was
They're
terrified.
not in control then.
Oh, they're not in
So
control.
if he says steal, if they're telling her and she says steal, well, fair enough.
Right, here's a quick
quiz question. Who hosted Sticker Steal?
That's my carrot.
Yes, James.
He looks like him as
Golden
well,
balls.
doesn't he? That's how he knows. He
Bradley
looks
Walsh.
like everybody.
Last quiz question for you, right? Because I was doing this with the boys up at East Kilbride, the boys that they look after the facility. They were doing quiz questions, so this was a good one. I couldn't get it at the time. It's very recent as well, right? Name a player that's played for Rangers, Bayern Munich, and PSV.
Tillman.
Wow, 2-0 James McFadden.
He's sharp.
It's only recent.
Alone, but
Great knowledge. Still played for them, mate.
If they gave us 10 seconds, we might have got it.
Right, last pet peeve. This is a fan's pet peeve. I thought was quite good. Pet peeve for you, mate. People that crush up packets of crisps and just put them into their mouth like they're animals.
All day. Right, and
You didn't do that.
I swear, and do you know what I do as well? I get nuts. So I crush
Who's
up.
nuts?
I get my.
What do you mean?
You
do that? You're not going to the nuts yet, have you?
No, I'm not the crisp yet.
Are you sure that's not the thing above the nuts you're playing with?
I'm just sitting at the motor. Right, I squash my crisp, got a wee packet of nuts.
I hate you.
Put it in, mix it, and then just give it.
I fucking hate you.
Seriously, mate.
Don't put any sound on that. Don't put any sound on that. He just sticks the motor.
That's the best shout you've ever had on the...
It's automatic with me.
Oh, please cut the sound on that, man. That'd be genius. Derek, for again, you wouldn't do that, would you?
Nah, see, bonus, I don't really eat crisps anyway, so I wouldn't.
Mine's the pen.
I don't.
You didn't eat crisps?
I don't eat crisps. That's one thing I don't bother with.
I do it with one packet of crisps.
What packet?
Skips. Don't like the smell on my fingers.
Skips are for me. Skips are...
That's what I was going to say. Silly after about 10 minutes after the bag of cup. My favourite just now is prawn cocktail, but prawn cocktail Pringles in the big tub. Fucking obsessed with them just now, man.
Favourite crisp?
Are they different for the ones in the wee tub?
You didn't get wee tubs of
do you?
prawn, nah, just the big.
Nuts. The sweet chilli nuts.
Oh, they're amazing,
They're
mate. With coating on them, they're good at
they're
Christmas,
good,
mate.
aren't they?
You could lose your head with them, couldn't you?
I like all crisps.
Do you?
Aye, but
Crisp
fan of
fiend.
You like that, aye?
Smoky bacon.
Do you just take piece and crisps and all that?
Aye.
Aye.
My boy loves a piece and crisps.
Wee bit of ham, cheese and onion.
Is it?
Ham.
Cheese and onion square, best for a piece.
He's
I'm
fasting
fasting as well, mate.
Hey, what do you mean?
5 last night.
Yeah.
But I've done it all week this
Right.
week because
Very
I
good.
went out 4 times last year. I was like, I need to fucking lose some weight. So I've fasted every day this
By
week.
the way, I'm the same. I'm on the scales.
Is that
My
no slow
body
your-
fat's fucking...
Does that not slow your metabolism down?
I think it
Have
helps.
you-
Nah.
If it wasn't reading,
Is it?
but it could be a lot of shit. Right,
the way forward.
I wanted to ask you a couple of things football related that are not on the sheet. I wanted your reaction to the news that Michael Beale's been appointed as Steven Gerrard's assistant. Surprised at that?
I'm surprised. I thought there was a wee issue there.
What did that?
But obviously, Gerrard worked with him before and knows what he can bring. So
You'll get in and do all the coaching, won't he? That's what the man who invented football.
But do you think he'll be then over there in Saudi telling all the boys that it was him that if they do turn it?
He'll be on
He's
the
top man,
supporters clubs. won't he?
Aye.
He's defo, I bet he's
that's all
defo his
of
time
everybody.
off, he's learnt Saudi language innit, and he'll be
Aye.
speaking to the boys
He's-
saying this is on me by the way, and Gerrard don't know how
I've always been a big fan of Ali Etifagan.
But is it because Gerrard's under a wee bit pressure?
I think so.
He's brought
Aye,
him
we
in,
keep-
right? Look, everybody their own thing. Not a fucking chance would they get near me. Not a chance. Not a chance. I would have boom, out. See you later.
Less said the better.
See, I thought Gerrard, I'd rather get the sack and bring him back.
Correct. Correct.
Aye.
You know, you
Because
got
he
to be
was
an
working his
ex-manager.
Oh,
ticket behind the scenes.
He will 100% be the next that manager of that
Oh,
team.
that,
innit?
you, that, this is it.
Get your
Get a
money
bet on it.
There's your Christmas money innit, get your money on.
Aye.
He'll either do that or he'll get a job in Saudi.
I'd
That's what he's
say,
saying.
yeah. Right, last one, because this done my tits in, but I wanted to know your opinion. Marcus Rashford yesterday, after the new manager's first session, he writes underneath it, top session today. You see what they done, mate? It was the most basic fucking thing in the world.
Was it? I don't
and he's
know.
writing
I didn't.
underneath it, top session today.
Aye.
Does that do your tits in there?
It's a dig at the last manager, isn't it?
Exactly, mate. Like he put on shit sessions. Guy that worked under Pep Guardiola, you think he's putting on fucking boxes and five sides for him?
Something up his backside, innit?
Brutal like that.
Oh, aye.
But players are like that. innit?
Aye, so it's social media, innit? But
I bet he doesn't days in. Social
Doesn't it?
media.
Oh, do you know, I think that somebody did.
Do you know-
kinda.
So somebody be
trying
doing
to-
that for him?
I would
Pathetic
imagine
as
so.
well.
That-
With the training.
No, the social media.
Social media, somebody does it for
Millions
them
of
now.
followers.
Aye, right enough.
Somebody will do it
you
for him.
get, that's a good point. That's a good point. That's a
I
good-
still, though, would be like,
Get that
nah,
done.
you can't put that on. Because he's not been great, has he?
See, if you're hammer on, you look through guys like that, didn't you? That's no kidding you.
I know. But
I
I,
don't
I
get-
think Faddy makes a good point. That could be somebody doing
Somebody
that.
else. It's
Last thing, the Masters last week, I wanted to get, obviously, user ex-players. Who stood out for you? Who do you think had a shocker?
We done it.
Gareth Kenneth.
How good was I'd take him at East Kilbride, mate.
Who's that?
Danny Swanson. He's he still plays with Kilbride.
Aye,
I didn't watch a lot of it. I watched a bit of it. There was something else I was doing, but I heard
What were you
I heard Barry was top notch. I get my
Played at the back. He done all right. I'd
Aye,
love
him
to
and
see him
Big- him and
midfield,
Big
a
Lee,
big
didn't
jig-
they? Aye.
What about Jig's teeth, by the way? Holy fuck.
But
What about the things, man?
they're as
been
good as that
Break them in
boy.
for red rum.
Has he
As
been
good as that boy Tills. Do you see him getting in Till? The UFC boy that's fighting the boy Fury.
Aye,
He's got some set of
cracking-
nashes on him, I know, isn't he?
cracking
Do you
nashes.
see him upsetting the Furies? He wants to take them on.
What's
He's a
your thoughts on
fucking
John
crackpot.
Fury? Remember you said you were going to fight him?
Oh, I never says he's going to
You
fight.
did? You said you'd
Go
fight
on.
him?
Did I?
Colin it.
I'm like, I can't remember that.
Dick Campbell and John Fury against you 2 times.
I fancy us. No, I don't. Aye, but he's got some set of nashes, hasn't he?
He says he's going
He's
to
a
kick him in the head.
That's what you said when I
Aye,
kicked
see,
you.
I'll
even
just
though
kick
it's a
him.
boxing match, I'm just going to volley you, mate.
I'll just get
I'm
disqualified. That's what you said, wasn't it?
I'm just going to boot you in the. Aye.
What about the
crazy.
size of the pitch at the 60s?
Did you play in in the Masters? Did you
What?
play in that?
No,
Any of them?
I wasn't. I never get invited. I wasn't that good, but I would have slammed doing it.
What about your man Wilson? Where did you make his
Ah,
performance?
he just runs about and looks.
He never
busy.
touched the ball in 6
Mate,
games.
mate, I've said it for day one, right?
Hide and seek champion.
thinks I'm slaughtering him. See, if you watch his full playing career, he runs about and looks busy. Right? Man on.
Great
He used
talk, he used to
shout so he wouldn't
talk
get
all the
involved.
time.
Ah, man on. And he just keep running. That's all he does.
He
Even
loved
the
a
Masters.
clip in the channel, mate.
Oh, mate, he loves a
That
bit
was
of
his
limelight,
dream ball,
doesn't
wasn't it?
That
Who's
was a
Aberdeen?
pass, but when he was...
Back in the day, that was a pass.
Who's Aberdeen winger? Celtic, Aberdeen.
Johnny
John Hayes.
Hayes was good, wasn't he? I heard, aye.
Swanson was the best player.
But
Was
yeah,
it?
It was
Right.
good, aye.
What's about now the rule you can't come back into your own
aye.
half? That's like, was it Boydie?
Aye.
He couldn't.
Oh, he was delighted with that, wasn't he?
Aye, the boat. He never left
he
the boat.
made sure
did he
that
not?
was the rule.
It was the
It was him
rule.
that made that rule, wasn't it? Here, I'm just going to ask you quickly before we'll get to this. Your dream five-a-side, Motherwell, Rangers in your lifetime. I've got the best Celtic team that'll not be beaten. Do you want to know why?
Celtic
Aye, go
team.
for it.
So
We
Boric
done
in
it.
goals in my lifetime. Boric in goals.
Great Gorham.
Van Dijk at the back himself.
Right, I'll go Goff.
Right, well Van Dijk's better than Goff.
No, he's not.
Richard Goss better than Virgil van Dijk? Come on, Dale.
Come on, mate.
Come on, Dale.
I think
Alright, hold on.
Two
Let me get through a few of them.
I'm going big Nizzy.
No, I'm not saying the best. I'm saying this is the best Celtic team of all time. Van Dijk centre back, McStay and Moravchik as your two midfielders, and Larsson up front. Does it get better than that?
Souness Gerrard.
In midfield, right? And who's your striker?
McCoy.
Oh, you've not put Gascoigne or Laudrup in?
Fuck's sakes. I'd not put him as centre back. Laudrup, you could do anything.
Laudrup at centre back?
No, I'm just coming up with anything. You've just dropped in.
Right, so you here think Motherwell?
Oh, fuck it. Are you kidding me on?
What, a five-a-side?
You just went through that. He's Gascoigne and Laudrup. And you want me to go
No,
Motherwell?
I know, but just...
No, hold on. What am I thinking about? David Cooper, lie. Cooper,
Who's yours?
Cooper's in the middle side.
In my lifetime, watching?
Doesn't need to be big names, just people that you think are the 5 best Motherwell players. You'd be in it, I think. You would need to be in it. Anyone that you speak to would put you in it.
You can't be in yourself.
Gorham would be in goals, wouldn't he? Gorham.
Aye.
Gorham as well.
Aye.
You've got Gorham and Cooper.
Aye. So what is this, Rangers or Motherwell?
Bobby Russell.
Bobby Russell was.
Who's your striker?
Striker.
John Spencer.
There's 4.
I'll tell you.
4 ex-Rangers.
Spenny. Tommy Coyne was there.
Tommy Coyne.
Oh, like
Good
Tommy
player.
Coyne.
Owen Coyle.
Oh, get Coyle in. Coyle.
Do you know who I'd put one of mine's in? David Neary.
Who did he play with?
Dundee United.
He scored the famous
Talk
goal.
about Rangers and
He
Motherwell.
played with Wraith with me.
Talk about Rangers and Motherwell.
I went, man. I'm the only time. I'm talking about mine.
All right.
He's not doing the championship. He's like, not doing the championship.
All right, well, do your team that you've played with. Like people that you've played with, your dream 5-a-side team.
Well, you could look at Rangers. By the way, I agree with you. See, for a 5-a-side team, David Cooper and Bobby Russell, you wouldn't get the ball.
Oh, dearie me.
Bobby Russell.
Right, so there's 2.
The two of them
Who's your
together.
goalie?
I'm going for a flamboyant goalie. Hamish McAlpine.
Oh, what a moustache. Porno tash. Davy
Neary.
Neary at the back.
David.
So you just need a striker now? You've got Bobby Russell and Cooper in midfield. Dundee.
What a guy.
No, I knew he played for Dundee United. I wasn't sure if he played for a team.
He played with me. He was
Just Dundee United, wasn't it?
He was man of the match against Celtic in the Cup.
And then the striker?
Well, I played with, I don't want to go the same as I played with Cloystey at Rangers, but goal scoring wise.
Is he the best you played with?
Derek Johnson.
Derek John, big DJ.
Get to the byline, cross it in the
DJ
big
could
man.
play centre back, you know, centre back, centre forward.
Big.
He was as good a centre back as he was a centre forward, wasn't he?
Right, good for you too. What's your 5-a-side team you played with? This would be
Wasn't
good.
he? He was-
Aye.
I've not got enough time.
He just
Too many goalies.
Who's your striker?
Goals hard. Striker.
Willie Pettigrew.
Rooney would be striker.
Rooney, wow. Rooney, midfielders, Payne.
Willie Pettigrew.
I'm going like that. I don't fucking, that Rooney for...
Rooney's his striker.
I forgot.
Adam Rooney.
He was a coming with me, I know. He could have been.
Right, Rooney's a joke.
Midfielder.
2 midfielders will go.
Right.
Remember you played with Birmingham as well?
Aye, I know.
No, I'm trying to get...
What, do you think he forgot that he played the Birmingham?
I'm just trying to give my egg on.
Would you have Willie Pettigrew in there?
No, I didn't put Willie Pettigrew.
Willie fucking Pettigrew was unbelievable.
Did I put Willie Pettigrew in the I'll stop the show right now with Willie Pettigrew's
Willie Pettigrew was
as old as I look. He was coming out the womb.
I remember
When
doing
Willie Pettigrew was playing.
I remember doing a coaching course, part of the coaching course. It was a Sunday morning, and this guy came in and he looked knackered. But I was like, what you been up to, mate? He was about 10, 15 year old than me. So I'd been working in Asda all night, doing the night shift. And I'm paired with him, and we're doing 2v2 and all that. This guy's fucking unbelievable. He's just dropping the shooter, he's passing and all that. And I'm watching him, I'm looking at him, I'm going, his face is familiar. And he was brilliant. I just stood and applauding him. I'm going, how good are you, mate? And who was it? The guy wearing like that? Willie Pettigrew.
You don't remember him, do you?
No, I don't.
I used to go and watch him at Fir Park.
So that's what I'm saying.
Bobby Graham and Willie Pettigrew were the best 2 partners in Scottish
I know, but
football.
it's that old argument of
No,
we've
it's
seen
not,
what football was like back then.
Football then was a very skillful.
Did he not go down and race somebody? Like, it was lightning, was it not?
Well, he was lightning, aye. He went to Dundee.
Snake Hips.
He was brilliant.
Right, okay, I'll tell you what. I like that story till that he worked in Asda night.
Brilliant.
He did, aye.
And he just came and he was knackered. And
not the best looking boy.
I'm just constantly slagging that.
Well, that's your name.
Right, come on, Paddy. Come on, this needs ended. Then you can put it for 5 o'clock.
Right, I'll do it then.
Right, do it then. You'll give me time. Right, boys, as ever, the Cup show is brought to you by our partners at
SBK.
Good man.
Aye, well
The
done,
Scottish
son.
Premiership is back this weekend, and so to celebrate its return, all SBK users will receive a £2 free ACCA on this week's card. Biggest pet peeve when putting on a bet builder, when you've got a player down to score and he gets taken off and your bet's done early.
But surely they must look at that and say, right, swap. The
Well,
guy,
listen to this.
the boy.
Well, listen to this.
Oh, am I
Well,
too
fear
far
not,
behind?
with SBK's Fresh Legs promotion, all is not lost. Fresh Legs means that when your player gets subbed, the bet carries over to the player coming on. Gordon
shout,
Dale's
yeah.
running the SBK.
good
So whether
shout.
you need a shot on target, yellow card or a goal, Fresh Legs keep you in the game. That's incredible by you.
Good shout.
I'm not just saying it
Very
because it
good,
says it's very good. This is when you need to sign up to SBK, as they're the only bookmaker offering this on every Scottish Premiership game this season, meaning there really is no better place to bet on Scottish football. So sign up to SBK to take advantage of their Fresh Legs bet builder on your free £2 ACCA on this weekend's Scottish Premiership. Link to sign up to an account is in the description box.
Below.
T&Cs do apply. 18 plus, please gamble responsibly. Right, good news. Scotland are back.
Yeah, and
Scotland
well done.
2.0 under Steve Clarke. How impressed were you with this time performance and result?
Over to the Scottish
No,
correspondent.
obviously the Croatia game was tough at times. Croatia very good.
Start yet.
Kept the ball well. And we had to defend at times, but I think they've shown that they can be resilient and get a result. And then the Poland game, I thought they were excellent. Everything you wanted, even the wee spell Poland had where they come back into it, to go and find the winner, and it was some goal, brilliant goal.
Great
the two
goal.
goals, the two goals in the Poland game were outstanding.
See the last goal. You want it roles reversed, innit? You want Robertson whipping it in for Suter's big head, but what a fucking ball and what a header.
Yeah, exactly. But no, it was good. It was good to get something at the end of it, because you don't get fed up, but people think you're talking shite when you keep saying, oh, it's been good, the performance has been good, and ultimately you want results, and turn a terrible run into a good wee mini run, unbeaten in 3 against
Good team.
Portugal, Croatia and Poland. So no, it's good. It's just a shame that we never go to the second place.
What
Another
did we need
goal.
Portugal to score?
Portugal to score, and maybe Portugal to score. I don't know, or us to score another goal and Portugal to score. But to go into the last game, given how we started it, with a chance of finishing second, would have been good. We don't get pot 1, we're in pot 3 for the World Cup draw, but we'll take it. We're in a good place now.
How much credit does Steve Clarke deserve? You see all these managers these days, stubborn, I'm not going to change who I am. He's went and changed the formation, a lot more attacking. He deserves massive credit for that now.
But I've struggled to find why he's still, after these 3 games, I know what's going on before. I think what happens is the Euros are still lingering in a lot of people's minds, right? We've got to get out of that. We've got to look forward. Do you know what I like the fact he's done, right? My biggest thing, and I think he's sensational, brought the boy Dokken, right? I watch that boy. Now, you're in the game coaching and out, and the most frustrating thing I would find is, see the amount of times a winger gets the ball and they square it
back.
or they put it inside. The minute he gets the ball, there's one thing on his mind, I'm going at you, I'm taking you on. Do you know who he reminds me of, right? And this is the biggest compliment I can give the boy, just the way he gets
This
about.
could be good.
Jimmy Johnson.
Wow.
Mate.
Holy fuck, what a way to put a bit of pressure on a boy.
Mate, no, it's the way he's automatic. When Jinky got the ball, the first thing, that wee, the smallest player, minute he got it, he turned and he's gone, I'm taking the defenders on. And I'm watching him the other night and I'm thinking to myself, fucking hell, you must be hard to play against. Because full-backs are used to going, do you know what, I'll get tight, you'll put it back there, I'll just...
Rapid as well.
Oh, he's
Mate.
rapid, mate.
It's
I think
his
he's been
mentality, I know.
That's it.
because
That's what I like.
that'll no face it. That's what you're saying. Because Jimmy Johnson, and if you look at it, and I'll go to the other side, always the Willie Hendersons, they get booted up and down, but they just wanted to go. It's like him, a winger, just wanted to get past people and all that. So it doesn't matter who is in front of him. That's just what he wants to do. He'll not be fazed by anything. You can see that. He's got the right mentality. So just a pity he hasn't been through in before, but Clark's always been careful.
He wanted to take him to
Do you want to know, I think,
he
who's
was
had probably marry an influence now? It's maybe behind the scenes, behind Clark, Carver. I think Carver is playing a big part there.
What made you think that?
I just
Alan
get
Irvine in as well.
because I think Clark's
put
always
Alan
very
Irvine in it.
reserved in terms of putting young players in. It's like you need to earn your corn before you get in there. I think he's maybe gave. It's just me. It's just a wee hunch. Gave him a wee nudge and says, "Listen, put the boy in. Let him play. Just let him off the leash and let him go and show what he's all about." And he's clearly
The
does.
other one for me, Fergie, and he must take a pat in the back, right? Because I'll probably be like a lot of people. I'm thinking,
Kenny McLean.
every time Scotland bring Kenny McLean on.
Brilliant, wasn't it?
Kenny McLean, support it, 3 games. Outstanding, mate. He's been outstanding.
You didn't play that level for that long if you're not a good player, mate.
And gutted because Rangers were trying to get him and we couldn't get him because we know how good a player is. And forget about age as well. I mean, look at Craig Gordon. I mean, how he wasn't. I know you don't want to talk about Germany. See, when we think and we look at who were the best performers and all, you look at the goalkeeper and you look at big Soapy Suter.
Very good, sir.
They two didn't go. So again, what a mentality, what an attitude they guys have.
That's the exact player that Rangers need as well. Somebody that can hit the game with their like a McGregor type, didn't they?
Aye.
Kenny McLean.
Suter was excellent.
Aye.
Suter has
McLean,
been excellent.
See, I'm glad you're saying about McLean because what is Kenny, 33, 32, 33?
Something like that.
Listen, these guys are all, it's different day and age, innit? These guys are fit as a fiddle, so they are so. I'm not surprised how well he's played. I know.
Say that again, Friday?
Look at what they got at Arfield when they signed them.
Yeah.
Somebody that you'd look and go, I know he was maybe a wee bit younger, but still, Davis coming back. You're getting levels out of these guys because of how they play.
Here's one for you,
Their
Faddy.
professionalism.
What's your thoughts on, you're a bigger Scotland guy than me, what's your thoughts on when Tierney comes back? How's he going
don't
to
know.
adjust
Just
that?
stay with him.
Because he adjusted his system 3-5-2 to get his 2 best players.
Yeah.
Right? For me,
You don't change it now,
he's
Daz.
got to keep Doak.
Aye,
right?
of course.
So all of a sudden, I don't think you can go to that. I don't think Doak can play.
Plays Tierney left centre back now.
Stop trying to accommodate. Listen, look what's happened. Stop trying to accommodate people.
Leave the team.
Like whether that's been stumbled upon or whether it's, I've got a wee hunch with Carver.
Yeah, that was
in the
Carver
back.
as well. You think Fox or Carver's
Carver's
the
the man.
manager?
No, I'm only kidding, but I'm saying, but that's why your number 2's there to question the manager, to put thoughts and things in, to see to push him in certain ways. But I agree. I don't think you should start to accommodate players. Look what's happened. Look at the football. See, even before the wins as well. Fine lines. And the other games could have been wins. So that's what happens at the top level in the fight.
People look at the back three and are ultra critical of it because mostly the Euros. When Tierney's in that team with him and Robertson, I know McGregor's not available now, and McGregor up that left hand side, it didn't. It was a back three, but they were free to go and
Tierney was overlapping, wasn't it?
Robertson. So isn't he a back three? The issue we had was when Tierney wasn't available, it didn't work as well because nobody's the same as Tierney.
Yeah.
So there was performances within the back three that were excellent. Got his brilliant results, controlling the game, attacking football, but we're looking at more the negative side of it. What happens when he comes back? I think it'd be too hard to go back to a back three unless there's injuries and you're having to shuffle again. But
see, in this formation now, who's your left midfielder? I think that's the one problem position. Christie's played in the first game, didn't he? Doesn't it look like it's natural to play out there, does it? Who'd be your option to go and play there? Could you put a wee Conway out there? Nah.
Well, the issue you've got is who drops out. Because McGinn played there.
Yeah.
So, playing McGinn. You drop McLean.
Could you play McGinn there? McGinn plays there for Aston Villa for a bit. Well, doesn't he sometimes?
You play McGinn there all day long.
You're having McGinn on your side every day.
McGinn, McTominay and
they can adapt.
That's your front three. Gold coming in as well.
Well, yeah.
Has done well. Another good option. So it's looking bright. The issue we've got, and it's a big issue, is the centre forward. It's a big issue.
Who's the best one just now?
Goal scorer.
Adams,
goal scorer Shankland, but unfortunately Lawrence Shankland's no scoring a lot of goals, but I still think he just needs that one to kick him on again, right? Hart, i.e. why Hearts are sitting second bottom in the league, right? But I still think he's the best goal scorer, but if I was picking the team or the players, I would pick Adams.
Yeah, he's more all round than Shankland.
I'd pick Adams.
We can get Ukraine, Greece, Austria, Turkey, am I right in saying that?
For the playoff?
Yeah.
Aye.
Is there a preference there? They all kind Is it similar? Do you know much about this?
I think it's tough because I know they did a good few results, Ukraine actually, but I watched them in the Euros and I would say they weren't great, but neither were Scotland. So it could have just been that they didn't have a great Euros. They're tough games. Greece obviously done well in their campaign, beat England at Wembley. In Austria, it's Ralph Rangnick's the manager, isn't he? So
Ralph.
Stay away from Greece and Austria.
It's tough games. I think Turkey's they're all tough games.
If you get Turkey away, so half of Glasgow are there most of the year anyway, so you get good support, wouldn't you?
Well, I'm saying that. Turkey away, I could make a double trip.
Are you a lot more confident as qualifications now for the World Cup?
Depends on the draw, because there's certain teams we can't get.
It's unlikely we'll get England, isn't it?
It's a 4-team group, so you're still in a chance. France, Spain, Portugal, Netherlands, Belgium, Italy, Germany. Then you've got Croatia, Denmark or Austria as your pot 1. And pot 2 is Ukraine, Turkey, Hungary, Serbia, Greece, Slovakia. So the pot 2 is no bad, but you need to win the group.
Right.
Finish second for a playoff. It's always got to be tough. It's always got to be.
I had it in his phone, I had it ready.
Some complications now, innit, with this Nations League,
I know, it's unbelievable. Try to work out.
It's tough, but look, I think we're in a good place. Back to the feeling of, it's going to be tough, but we beat Spain at home in the last one. You're a couple of the decision away for actually winning that group with Spain in it, who then go and win the Euros. So it's going to be tough, but I think we're in a good place. We've got a wee guy that's. You look at how far Ben Doak's come to when that campaign comes round, full season under his belt, he'll be better. Because every time you see him, you think he gets better.
Yeah.
So he will be better again. It has been good for him.
Get out and play.
Meadows, brilliant.
Brilliant.
Do you know what I want though? And it's something about the loan system that's a big. I think it's a problem for younger players. When you go out on loan for the reason that you're coming back to try and get in the first team.
Mm-hmm.
You're not just going out on loan to going out on loan, and then you've 3, 4, 5 loan spells too late for them. See a lot of young players playing for the big 2 up here. They go out on loan, they come back. They go out on loan, they come back. They go out on loan, they come back. Done. Need to move somewhere else and build their career.
They wouldn't worry about Doak.
No, I know.
No.
It's just no.
I think he's flying at Middlesbrough as well.
They just hope they're fit. Come around March time. All your key players, they're all fit. Yeah. That's the only worry. The
best thing about I love Doak, right? So after the first Scotland game, I'm in the gym and my mate Paul, he's in the gym. He goes like, "Was it me? Doak was brilliant." He goes, "I think mate, he's got no end product." That night, Croatia game back to again. Fucking Texas saying no fucking end product.
Passed through to McTominay as well. Do you know what makes him, apart from his unbelievable pace, he dribbles with his left foot. He's always got the ball there, the defender there.
But it's away from the defender.
And you know there's a lot of inverted wingers now. Yeah. So defenders are used to defending against the dribble with the left to cut inside. Right. So then he just does a wee step over and goes.
Right.
And they can't really, you can't just show him the line anyway. Yeah. So you need to make sure that you're ready for the one inside in case he comes inside. Then he goes outside. Must be.
You heard Big Vardio on toast, didn't he?
Oh.
Canadian band.
You've seen them right at the start of the game. Anytime he got it, the midfield right there going. Right, we need to double up, and he just goes round them.
Brilliant. Just quickly, me and Dick, we're going to Berlin next Friday, mate. Friday 13th. You fancy it,
mate? Honestly, I'm right into things like that.
Next Friday.
What, you're writing what, the jail?
No,
it's not next Friday.
So for a couple of Fridays, Friday 13th.
I watch all the crime things,
brilliant,
and jail things.
I've already been in.
Don't get me wrong, I couldn't.
I've been in a few times.
I couldn't get in a cell because I'm claustrophobic.
I wouldn't be.
What happens here if I get fucking arrested and say, look,
you're claustrophobic?
Claustrophobic. Yeah, I can't. Well, I don't get in lifts or all that. Remember, I walk up the stairs at the studio.
I've been in quite a few.
Any good stories for the jails?
No, they're all see the guys. What you'll get a brilliant welcome. So you will. I've been in. I think the last time I was in, we had a game. It was with Tam Boyd. It was Rangers against Celtic, and on the Ash Park, and it was magic. I tell you what, the quality was good enough. Believe it or not.
You said Tom Boyd brought a pair of pink fluffy handcuffs.
We were well looked. We were well looked.
What are you doing in there,
guys? I think we're just going to do a talk.
I thought it'll be a wee chat as well. The guys are.
Come if you want me, huh?
I saw there was a programme on a couple of
Inside Berlin. I watched it,
and there was the 2 wee guys I know because they do the kind of the radio, the jail radio, whatever it is, and they've been in and out a few times. They're great characters. The welcome you get is brilliant.
Did you get your hair specially done for it? Who the fuck cut you? I can't stop looking at your hair.
I'm shaving it tomorrow. I don't know what it is.
Who done that to you?
No telling you, because I can't.
Why were you no keep growing it? You were growing it for
Didn't like it, mate.
You look like Jimmy White with a fucking...
Jimmy White. I seen a picture of Jimmy White yesterday. You're spot on. That's exactly what it's like.
I can't stop looking at you. And I kept going in here.
He's left-handed, mate.
Is he left-handed?
Aye, he's left-handed,
Jimmy White's a great shit, mate. I'm getting a shit. I'm shaving it tomorrow.
Oh, mate.
It was in
I
Greenock.
wish I could have that iron, mate. I'm not going to lie.
What is it? I don't know what that fuck that is.
There's a fucking football part between your nose and the fucking butt.
Oh, that's harsh coming from
That's
his
not
nose.
bad.
Okay.
I was in Greenock jail with Paul McStay and all, a way back in the day. Paul asked me to go down and we done a wee thing and it was really good. You'll enjoy it.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm going with that.
You can come, anyone's welcome.
Jimmy White.
Jimmy White's an unbelievable shout, mate. I seen a picture of him yesterday, you're spotted. Right, on to Rangers. Philippe Clement's been linked with the Belgium National Team job. If you're a Rangers fan, are you hoping this happens?
I think most Rangers fans are hoping it happens. I see one or two. Fergie's mate, and obviously I know him very well. Gerrard saying that he's doing a good job, and you know he's quite happy.
And he sent that to the Belgium FA,
exactly.
saying he's doing a great job.
But just the vibe you get. Look, I think 15th of December's got to be massive for him. Cup final against Celtic. He's no beat Celtic yet. I think if Celtic go and turn them over, I think the pressure all
Three days after Spurs at home.
Yeah,
Aye. He's got a big month coming up. That's for sure. So that's he's got to get off to a winning start on Saturday against United, which easier says than done. But there is that feeling. But we've got to give him that opportunity at the minute. I wouldn't go as far as to agree with what Gerrard says. I don't think it has been good. I don't think it's been good for since the start of the season. It's not just we're scraping by. It's no good to watch. It's a hard watch. It's the recruitment hasn't been great. We're going to maybe touch on that as well. But I didn't agree with what Ian says.
See, when
I don't think coming for Gerrard, I love that.
I don't think he's doing a good
he's
job.
first named him as well.
Yeah.
You're raging with Gerrard.
No, I'm not raging with you, man.
Get on the phone.
Listen, we've got but what we've got to still do with the manager, and that's so. He's got a bit of credit in the bank in terms of how when he came in at the start, the mess that he entailed, he did turn that around. I know we fell at the final hurdle, so that gives me a wee bit of hope. But it's a massive. He's touching on, of course, but you think about the 15th of December. I just think it's a massive month because even 2 weeks later, we've got Celtic 2nd of January as well. So it's massive.
Where your best players linked with a team and they go put up a picture and put the worst player and go, this is him. Take him. Nobody's doing that. Come on. On you go, have him if you want.
Do you think the general feeling among Rangers fans would be that it'd be happy for him to go?
Yeah, 100%.
Well, I think that you look at it because you know everything Derek said about it's not been great, football's not enjoyable, they're not winning games comfortably. For him to leave, they would get compensation for him. Whereas if this continues and you're saying 15th's a big game, that's.
But it could go the other way, Faddy. You look at Steve Clarke, right? Steve Clarke come in for an enormous amount of stick. I think his reputation in the last 3 games is went back up and people are starting to go, he's a guy to take us forward. Yeah. Clement gets to that.
So what you're saying is Clement needs to go and get John Carver?
Basically, and Alan Irvine. But when Clement gets to that situation and that big month comes, all of a sudden, if he has a good month, Rangers, you know what, like it as fans then start growing towards
you can't turn. That's football. That's. But
thanks, Jim.
As it's a big month for him. So as. But the general feeling out there is, and you get it. I mean, you're on the Clyde. You get all the fans phoning in. There isn't a good feeling. But it's the way the club is at the minute as a whole. It's not just so. It's
so let's go on to that then, Derek. Because Nils Koppen's been announced this week as a club technical director. Were you wanting somebody fit out with the club who's maybe been successful in that role somewhere else? I mean, for the guy. I mean, I quite like this guy. What do you like about him? Right, because it looks down to earth. I think he's grounded. I think he means well. He's trying to do the right things, but I think he's taking on far too much. A club
you said the signings weren't good, so he's a massive part of that.
I've seen there's some of the signings haven't. Some of them have been alright though. Some of them have. It's a wee bit of hit and miss, which you always get with recruitment. But I've watched him. I've listened to him a wee bit. And sometimes that's why how you gauge people. I've kind of took to him. He means well. You can tell he's going to work his backside off, but as you know, just took far too much on. Of course he has. Rangers are a big club. These other, I mean, he's come in as head of recruitment. What is he? He's head of the academy. He's taking something to do with the medical set. Everything is far too much. I mean, by God, how's his mental health going to be if it doesn't go that way?
Well, let's look at his signings. Hefty's been all right.
Aye, yeah.
Czerny's been good. Barami.
Aye. Barron.
Guys, he's
Barron. Hefty, young boys. They've cut the wage bill as well. So he's. But I just think it's far. Again, you've heard over the last day or so in terms of that. I don't know if that decision should have been made because there's no a chairman in place, there's no a chief exec in place. We need to do things right. It just seems a wee bit as if, oh well, we've got mayor, we'll do it on the cheap. It looks as if
what happens, right? It's the wrong structure. See if
That's what I'm saying.
See if they got a football club, you got to structure it from top to bottom.
Aye.
No from bottom up the way, right? 'Cause what happens if the chief exec comes in and goes,
aye, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure about this guy.
So that should have been done first.
That should have been done first.
That relationship doesn't work. So
they're obviously struggling to get a chief exec.
Aye.
So
because
there's a lot of work needing done, and I know what you're saying. It's a lot for him, but there's a lot of work needing done, and maybe he's been asked to do what he's been promoted to, and he said, well, if you want me to do this right now, I want technical director. I want control of everything, so that I don't need to keep going here to speak to this person or that person. I can just get on with my job. You find a chief exec, and I'll do my job. But I agree. I don't think it's the right way of doing it. But they've got an acting chairman now as well.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what I mean. You've got to go top to bottom.
It's hard. It's a case of everybody that's still there, and there's not a lot left, just need to get the job done. Just muck in. It's a tough period. Results are getting, they're improving. But there's all the focus on the pitch. There's all the focus off the pitch. You need to just get on with the job, but maybe it's just they can't find the right people to fill these positions. And again,
it goes back to the punters. The punters see this and it becomes, it's like a bit of a circus. They're like, what's going on? Just get our house in order. We're a big club. There should be positions for each of them, but feels as if the guy, and that's what I'm saying, I've only seen it on the telly, anybody else, and the way he comes across, I quite like him. Hey, by the way, I wish him all the best, because he's going to need it, what he's took on.
Do you think that's why this show's fucked? Because we've got a snooker player presenting a football show.
It's
one of the best though.
Honest, I had to address the elephant. I couldn't stop it.
It's an incredible show. Just to go back to Clement, him himself, if this opportunity comes, do you think it's something he'd want to take?
Aye.
Well, why does he sign another contract? He keeps talking about a project as well. So he should come out then and just nail it in the head and saying, listen, I'm not interested, but we don't, and that's because we don't hear. But we'll hear that early next year.
I don't think you can, because always when he came in at that time where he says, remember what I was promised isn't what I'm getting. So he's had to cut costs over the summer. He's maybe not got his first setting, maybe third targets. And then you've got a chance to manage Belgium, who, all right, the golden generation's over for them, but they've still got unbelievable.
And plus the fact that he's going to know the pressure he's under, right? So, but the difference might be some managers don't want to be day-to-day, right? That's what you want to be, day-to-day as a football manager. He might not fancy the fact that, hold on a minute, I'm not going to be involved every day. So there's a fine line to balance up. But you've got to look at what Faddy's saying. Hold on, I've went into a club, maybe not been got everything I was promised. These are international, but I'm not going to work day to day with these players. Long project, as Fergie was saying, but has he got to get the time to get? Because he could boot his arse in December.
Do you think that's why you got the other year? Only just try to appease him a wee bit? Just maybe it could be, we don't know.
The thing about the other year is it looks as if something's changed. Nothing's changed. His compensation will be the exact
same. So how likely do you think this is to happen? Because see, if you think like De Bruyne has got a massive say at Belgium, and I can't imagine De Bruyne would look at a Rangers game and think that's how I want to fucking play football. Because he was quite vocal about the last coach about how the style of play that he played. How likely do you think this is to happen?
And that's the issue.
It's the connection with the technical director at Belgium, whatever the Belgian FA or whatever they're called. That's why the links have come out, because of what they've worked together. I would say so, but when Robbie Martinez got the job, it was advertised. So applications welcome.
See
Best squad of players in world football.
See on De Bruyne.
Wow,
So,
I
if you don't like it, don't turn up then. You don't like what's going on, don't like the style of football. No, it's your choice, mate. Turn up. It shouldn't be dictated.
No,
by
I
players.
agree, mate, but I think he has got quite a big
It might be that.
I don't think it should, but that's might be an old-fashioned view, but
No,
you don't
no.
agree with it,
Manager,
you don't like it.
he sets it,
fucking
doesn't
don't turn up then.
Good
You've
point.
got choices.
Just lastly, Nils Koppen must watch the Koppen show. You called for ex-Rangers players to be in. He's came out
I've
and
been
said
saying that.
increase the
Sam,
level at DNA.
I've been saying that for a number of
that's
years.
how you like him.
No, I've been saying that for a number of years. So I have.
Have you told him yet this is your last show?
No.
The chief executive, imagine the chief executive of Jordan.
No. Because see, even get back, this is getting back. Yeah. Even when I was working in the schools, there was other guys out there that I knew that were desperate, that were starting out in coaching, that would be desperate to have a role at Rangers working with them. But
Get his names in, come on. So all very good in saying we're going to increase the level of DNA, but it needs to be the right guy. So who's out there that you think would help Rangers?
well, there's a lot of guys. There's Kevin Thompson at the minute. There's always been wee Charlie Miller that I've been saying over the last number of years who went down another route.
So again, what kind of role would you be looking at? If you're saying Charlie Miller, what kind of role are you talking
see
about?
what it is? I think it's about, listen, it's no that the guys are going to be any better than the existing coaches. The coaches that all work in the clubs are all very good, but it's just that kind of...
But are they good if they're not producing players?
But what I'm saying now, but the reason to bring, and he talks about the DNA of having Rangers players there, is it's that thing between the parents and the academy, and they see that the ex-players are there, that they see that their kind of role and how they've got to where they are. They'll look at that and they'll go, well, that's what I would love that for my youngster. I just think it's a good thing.
There's more to football than talent.
Aye,
You can't just have talent and that's enough. So
People,
if you get people
mentality,
in,
you talk about.
aye. So experience, they've got experience, they've done it. So there's a lot of brilliant coaches out there that are great at maybe putting on sessions or coaching the kids and great mannerisms, but maybe they don't know what it takes. Maybe they've not got the other side of it, which you have to
and
have.
that's sometimes what an ex-player has. But I think there's been people at the club in the past that didn't want that. That maybe, I don't know, maybe felt threatened if that some of these guys come in, these ex-players, they might have, well, shouldn't feel like that, because I've said this to you before all the years, even before the guys were on, that if you see somebody in a role or in a coaching capacity that can do a better job than you, or you think that is better, fuck, get them in. Don't feel threatened, get them in. The better.
But they need to have, on the other side, the guys come in need to be able to coach.
Correct.
Yes,
They have to.
that's
It can't just be
an ex-player.
Faddy, but that's when
this is what it means.
But that's when the ex-player learns after the coaches. It's a bit of give and
A bit of give and take.
Aye, and that's what it's all about.
See Tommy Burns at Celtic, I can't remember a single training session he put on. It was about the mentality he drove into every day, what it takes to be a Celtic player.
Aye.
And his jokes.
You've
And
got
jokes,
and you've got and the way he conducts himself,
Well,
but
that's
then
right.
you've got a good coach.
See
good
Davy
coach.
Weir, if you went like that to Davy, I know he's at Brighton, right, he's a big club, but he obviously loves Rangers. See that director of football, is that not perfect for Davy Weir now?
You got to leave Brian.
No chance.
No chance.
It is perfect for him.
Nah. Just give him full control.
Not a chance.
No.
Nah.
Are you?
I don't know if that's your club. I probably am.
I can
I've got enough money, I've got a few quid, I probably would.
You're sitting at one of the...
An opportunity to be the guy, an opportunity to the guy to turn round Rangers, so.
It is, but
I know what you're
there's
saying.
no money there to do it. What you need to do. So at the minute,
getting players in the head.
It's in a rebuild. They're trying to get rid of the players that were on a fortune and bring in young players to kickstart the player trading model that everybody wants to use. So, that is a great way of looking at it. Great chance to come in and make it good. It's also a great chance to come in and not to be able to affect the change that you want to change.
Yeah.
And then you taint what the club feels about you and how you feel about the club. I wouldn't. I think it'd be absolutely all day long. If that was a possibility, go for Davy Weir without doubt. Played with him, unbelievable guy, worked his way to a great position at Brighton. I just can't see him leaving the place that he is at Brighton to go to.
Is he like the main man at Brighton?
He's got a massive
just
share.
below.
He's got a massive share.
The chairman's the main guy. He makes all the decisions.
And you look
what
at
he's
the way-
done is brought the right people in to every single department, knows what's happening all over the place. He makes the final decision, but he puts the right people in place to get on with their job.
I didn't think Davy Weir should get it. I just wanted a seamless link to go that Hearts have brought in Brighton.
Aye, good.
So they've gave Tony am I right in saying they've now made him a minority shareholder?
I don't know.
This can only be a good thing for
I was
Hearts,
in Warsaw, but
So it's the Jamestown Analytical. I've done a bit of research here since
10
Aberdeen
million
fans
into the club or
Jamestown Analytical and Hearts will be the only club in Scotland that've got access to that player recruitment.
That Brighton thing.
Tool,
Well,
computer.
got to be good news, isn't it?
well,
that's tremendous news.
if you're sitting second bottom of the league, any news is good news. You know, to try and get you away and change that. Sometimes a wee change in a club, the mentality, everything about it, it works for them. You know what I mean? Because they need something now, don't they? It's a club crying out for a bit of help. It's like Hibs. For me, Hibs are the exact same. They need a bit of help to get them moving forward again, because they're big clubs.
How's it? I know you've said you've done your research. Is that as far as you've went?
That's
so we don't know how big a say he's going to have.
I said in the paper, minority shareholder. I seen that. Why do you think he's chose Hearts? What is it about Hearts that you think? Just because it sees the potential to maybe go and break Celtic and Rangers?
Big club, Hearts.
Why not? Aye, can they?
Well, he's done it in Belgium, hasn't he? See his team in it. You know his team in Belgium. Have they done it? Could it be possible?
Union, they went nearly won the league. They've went for second or third division up in Europe constantly. So there is, without doubt, because I'd actually read a wee bit about them. They signed a lot of players for the league below, the lower leagues that maybe other teams wouldn't take. And they've got success out of it. They've sold some players as well.
Love it, mate.
For Hearts, it's exactly what they've needed.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Somebody that actually, I don't want to sound disrespectful, that has a clear idea of what they want and a clear idea of how to get it.
Get it.
So there's no argument with how successful the Brighton model is, how much access are they getting to it, who's actually making the decisions. That's the issue. But
but again,
if they can get
Rangers would have been after something like that.
But so that you're asking why Hearts. So Hearts have got the fans that put all the money in, that keep the money going. They've got wealthy backers for the position they were to the position now. They're in a good position financially.
Right.
Rangers aren't they?
Right.
So, and when you go in there, you're actually then, if you go into Rangers are going to say, well, we want the 4 million. We want Caicedo. Brighton, you can't get Caicedo. So you're competing at the same level of player to get the same gem. The same, you're bringing them out for leagues that are teams we don't know, and we don't know what level they're at. Brighton are ahead of the game, so they're bringing in guys to go and sell them on. Rangers will go, well, we want that.
Yeah.
So Hearts.
You gave a clinic in football information today. That's a clinic, mate. What about this? Hearts welcome Celtic to Tynecastle on a 7:45 p.m. kickoff. Good thing or bad thing?
Bad.
Don't like it.
Bad.
Why?
Well, you think...
Put the ball away after about 5:30.
I agree.
Are you doing that again?
No. But there's just a lot of things, Faddy. I just think there comes a certain time on a Saturday, just put the ball away.
Supporters, mate, innit? It's travelling.
Well, how are they getting back to Celtic?
You know what I mean?
I know, but is there no thing where you're out all day and you're going to the game at night? I quite like it.
See, my issue with this is, right, it's only because it's a Saturday. There was one a few weeks ago, it was a Sunday.
Rangers,
but it doesn't matter if it's Monday 8 o'clock, Tuesday 8 o'clock, Wednesday 8 o'clock, Thursday 8 o'clock, or Friday. It's just Saturday and Sunday.
I can't. I
just think everything that goes.
Fuck that.
See, if you're a player, mate, long day.
Night game's my favourite. I tell you before, it doesn't matter. Any night game.
No, it's
up in the morning, breakfast, have a wee lounge about. Lunch, bed for about 2 hours.
See, that does my tits in, man. I don't know how empty it
does. I know, but that's because you only end up doing one thing when you go to bed.
No, mate.
You can't just go to your bed and sleep.
I'd rather be crunching my crisp. I mean, I've got to say, I just couldn't do it as a player. I fucking hate it going to hotels, right?
For some things you enjoy going to hotels.
I was a manager. I'd done a lot of damage. But as a player,
right, boys, we're in a hotel on Friday.
I got a wee quiz, right? That was my favourite wee quiz. Right, boys, come on, into the room. I had my staff away in for a wee glass of wine. Sniffing about.
See what was about.
See any Friday books.
I think players these days, they're probably done a mind to it, because they've not.
I don't think so, but everything, even the police, the stewarding and all that, it's a Saturday night. It's a Saturday night. Yeah. I just think there's a time. I think it's Saturday night after 5 o'clock. even other games, is that a half 5, quarter 6 game? Just put the ball away for the night.
I'm like you, I agree.
It is, to be fair, it is different to during the week.
Yeah.
And the Sunday one, that one you were talking about, the Rangers St Johnstone, ridiculous. Because the tube shut at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
People try to get up the road or home and they're at work the next day. And I don't know, I just, no a Saturday or a Sunday night for me.
I agree.
Although I'm working on it, so I'm up for it.
So. He's
You
up
actually
for it.
quit in the pocket. Can Hearts get a result here?
No.
But back international break, Aberdeen got a result against Celtic.
That's the best chance. You've just said it because you're coming off an international break. You might, and it's a big might, but I don't think it will happen. But that's you've got to look at that as a player.
They can.
Just you might.
They're not going to.
Nah.
But it's Hearts are
listen,
no bad.
They've had
So
more
remember you
time,
said-
more
Hearts are
time
not
to
a bad
work on it
work
with the
side.
new manager.
So you remember you said when you called it, and you're right, Hearts will go and dominate large parts of the game against Rangers at Ibrox. Can you see them dominating large parts of this game?
No, see, I don't think. I think
Will he try it? Will he try it? Or will he try
It's all right saying you've tried. It's fucking getting the ball.
Aye.
People go like, why are we no attacking? Quite simple, because the other team's keeping the ball and they're not giving you the ball and you're under pressure. Look, I get it, because we've lived with this for years, right? I'm sorry, I'm buying to, Tynecastle, difficult place to go. Well, it used to be when it was the second bottom of the league. Celtic are flying, mate. Yes, you can argue. Well, come back. And Aberdeen second half at Celtic Park. Celtic probably should put them away, right? All credit Aberdeen, changed it, brilliant. Got at Celtic, got a result. Fine, I'll take that.
But they're in a better place, aren't they?
difficult place because
Aberdeen
the
have-
fans.
Aye.
The fans have became the last game I was at Tynecastle. I was quite surprised how quiet the fans. What that was against Kilmarnock. Kilmarnock were 2-1 up, getting into the last 20 minutes of the game. They became quiet, became as if they didn't believe they were going to get in. That's what made Tynecastle difficult. The fans.
See that possession-based football, does it suit a Tynecastle crowd? It probably doesn't, doesn't it? Because do you think of
but that's
Tynecastle
the
back in the day when Hearts were just football
But
forward,
you-
going to attack?
Aye,
But you need to build.
What I've
Yeah.
watched, they're a decent side.
Aye,
They
can
play
play.
some nice
Yeah.
stuff.
You need
but-
the
but
one
nice.
for me, I know you would have spoke about it Monday, Vargas comments.
What a wee
Aye.
asshole.
He's one to
Came
wait
the
in
league.
Want to
January.
go to a better,
Aye, want a better league.
standard.
Better league.
It's not good enough.
He's just short.
Players
slot-
are-
slot-
players
slot-
are- players are
Fucking
rubbish.
hopeless.
He's
I can't
honestly.
Oh, you'll get it in training. Somebody will do him in training.
Oh, you
Somebody will
can't
give him
come
a
out.
I
slap.
don't even know if boys have got that in them now, mate, to go and do them.
You can't come out with that.
A
Can you?
wrist. No, you
Absolutely
can't.
not.
You can't.
Would you expect him to play this weekend?
Aye, they'll come out and
saying
say
they
it's lost in translation.
I think he has said that already, mate.
So he's just demeaning our league.
What he's saying is he wants to go to a better league because the standards no at the highest and he wants to be at a higher level. But he's no exactly written it up. You're like, he's no
Exactly. Technically, he's not technically the best player in that Hearts side. Long way.
Like stolen motor, isn't it, honestly?
On you. So why is he
Runs a
coming
bit
out
like
with
stolen motor. Well,
It's a spot the ball in it, mind, just to get spot the ball.
Where could this go?
You see the Vargas, it could be anywhere. It'd be the best for spot the ball ever.
God.
will Rodgers change his team? Because he did that Aberdeen game, I'm thinking back, he said that the guys that were on international, Japanese boys have obviously travelled a lot. Do you expect all three of them to start? Or will
When did
will
they play
tweak it?
though? They were
They never played a lot, Faddy.
Monday.
But I seen that.
Monday, was it their game?
But they've not played a lot of minutes. He said a lot after the Aberdeen game. It was more the travelling than the actual
Aye.
minutes that they play. You still expect to see the three of them play?
Aye. I think he plays strong.
I play strong.
Strongest side.
So
Keel's
he'd have started
going
the
back.
last game. Keel
Keel
going
going
back
back,
in.
yeah.
And everything we've just said here about after an international break and all that, he'll want to go and prove that rank just scooting. Because we've spoken about Tynecastle's a hard place. He'll probably want to go and put a statement down again, wouldn't he?
Because the other one of the options as well would be Palma, who scored a couple of goals against Mexico, but he's travelling as well.
Well,
So I would expect him come back, couple of days. I think they'll be fine. But the worry is whether they start or not. The changes that they make are not going to weaken them.
But these guys are they're not in economy.
I know.
They're in business class.
They're flying it.
Aye, they're flying it. They're like lying
He made a set half on Monday. He ran back.
They're in bed.
Ran back quicker.
Hey, so it's different era.
yeah. Right on at Hibs, last bit. David Gray got the vote
good.
of confidence. Was it an actual vote of confidence or is it the dreaded vote of confidence? How are you looking at this?
To be fair, I thought it
don't
was
know.
a positive one, right? But he can't afford. He can't afford
That's
it.
a but.
I know there's
There's
a
a
big
big but,
but.
innit?
I think fine. They've decided. Look, we'll stick by him. We'll keep going. He needs results, right? It's easy to say. He needs results. I think if he loses his next one, the supporters will dictate that.
Aye.
They're walking out in half time, they're leaving. By the way, I must say one thing about him, right? I admire him. I think he comes out and tells the truth.
Yeah.
Right?
Aye.
He doesn't give all the cliches and all the nonsense that managers. He comes out and he tells it, and he owns up to it. But I think you can't have Hibs keep going bottom of the league, because we'll eventually run into a situation where you're going, Hibs are going to get relegated.
Is that a Dens? That's
at Dens,
It's to come out and say we're not going to sack him, don't know. But you can't keep losing games or not getting results.
Could it be as quick as sacking him this week if he gets beat Friday after saying that last week? Depending on the
would like to
performance and
think
result.
not.
Yeah.
Because why come out and say it if you're then just saying, well, until the next game. You've seen it before where the dreaded vote of confidence comes out and actually maybe you get a couple of results and they still make the decision, still fire the manager.
That's right.
So I think that it has been a genuine one, but can only last so long. That's management. If you're not winning games, your job's no safe.
Surprises in football. Look at Wraith, first game of the season, one game in. If you've done your whole pre-season, Murray's out the door. Isn't it?
That's some shout, isn't it?
Isn't it? It's incredible. So hang football, it's like saying, nothing surprises you.
Sad news as well, Dumbarton this week, this week.
I know.
Few clubs.
Aye, that is
Do you know
worrying,
something?
that.
I don't think they'll be alone. I think in time to come, you'll see them starting to go.
Why do you think this is happening? And what do we do to stop it? I'm going quite political. Is that quite political? Can you be asked to talk about this?
Aye, no. How do you? It's hard because the I think the standards, and people probably disagree with me, but I think throughout football it's getting better. You look at low in league, good teams in it, play good football, pay good money. So there's a threat for that. I know it's extremely difficult. It's extremely difficult to get up. I know that there's issues with that, but I think that just the costs are higher now. You're having to spend more money on players, because there are other options. It used to be that players wanted to stay in the league. I want to be, I want to be a professional, but now you can go and pick where you want to go. Still make good money. Play for a team that you want to play for instead of used to be right. That's your offer. Take it or leave it, or whatever. So.
Do you not think now, Faddy, that you talk about the players and I agree with you, but years ago when we were playing, you had local businessmen coming in and putting a lot of money into the club, keeping the club going, trying to build the club, loved the club, supported the club since they were a young boy. Businesses are getting hard all over the place now, right? Money's very tight. Guys now that used to put a lot of money into a club, they're no willing now. And all of a sudden, as you say, if they're not putting that money in and the costs are going up, all of a sudden there's a problem. And that's what's happened to clubs.
Even for us, like, see 2-3 years ago, we had loads of sponsors wanting us. Like, it's hard to get a sponsor, even the bigger companies.
That's what I'm saying. It's very difficult. Money's tight now for
spread
everybody.
out and all, with all the junior sides. Sometimes some of the fans will go, no, I don't know what the junior side is down there. I mean, did I go and watch Lark Call?
By the way, somebody messaged saying your boy was brilliant. I meant to bring it up. They watched your boy and he was a standout, supposedly.
Was that
Wasn't me that fucking said it, but
that was an arms. I'm sure I watch off it, but go and
said
watch
your boy was brilliant.
And see what he's saying. Sometimes you see rare games. I'd have went and watched it all. But talking about the financial, because sometimes these businessmen will say, I prefer maybe, I enjoy going to the junior game. I can put my money in, I get just a better enjoyment out of it, I get merry, I say. Don't know, it's a shame. My first thought was the players right away. You go, because they guys have all probably got mortgages and they'll rely on a portion of money.
Definitely.
And this time of year and all.
I've heard Inverness of one of the guy coming in is fucking minted.
They're different. They're in the situation for poor management and running of the club. That's why they're in that position. I don't know about Dumbarton. I don't know enough about it. I just saw it yesterday. Inverness in a different category, but I don't think it'll be the last.
I think we'll need to hurry up, boys. He's taking on Mark Williams at half two.
180.
The other one.
Oh, like
he's lefty.
Right, Kim time. What do you want today? Pick 4 teams each.
180.
They never even clicked on it.
I know, I did click on.
Right, who wants to go first? Pick your own 4 teams. I'm not 4.
Oh, we're not doing a bet builder?
No bet builder.
How no?
Because, fuck knows.
You know what?
SPK want a Cuppen.
We're not good at Cuppens either.
Come on, let's get a Cuppen up, come on.
Aye.
Take it away. Right, Derek Ferguson, you can go first. St Johnstone v Kelly, you're
I'm
going
going
Kelly.
away wins. Kelly. I'm going to go.
yeah.
Aye.
Right?
Right. Aye. St Johnstone are in between. They're caught between a rock and a hard
They're all eating
place.
together now, so the American chairman's came out and said... So
Is that right?
Is that all
So it's
right?
going to turn the hill, they're all eating together
Excellent.
now.
So I'll still go with Kelly. I'm going to go with Aberdeen as well.
Aberdeen to beat St Mirren away.
Aye.
Oh, right.
Toughy as well, but they're in such a good place. I'm going to go with Motherwell, the Steelmen. I think they'll go up there and get a victory. And then I'm going to go with Celtic.
To beat Hearts.
And a difficult one. So they're all
18 to 1.
like
If you stick
that.
£20 on that, you get... Bearing in 60 too late,
360.
380 we have 20 back.
What's your 20?
Right.
380.
380. Right, you want to go next? Four
All right.
teams.
I'm going to go Dundee to beat Hibs. Right? I think Hibs are really struggling. I'm going to go Motherwell to beat Ross County. I fancy a draw St Johnstone Kilmarnock. Men have I got one left.
One left.
And I'm going to go Celtic.
To beat Hearts. What does that pay, Pence? 31 to 1. 30 quid on that gets you.
990.
960.
And there's a free £2 bet for every act.
What does that get you?
Buck off.
100.
Faddy, what you going, mate?
I'm going 4 draws.
Wow! The odds will be incredible on
I'm
this.
betting in
St Johnstone Kelly,
You've been on fire today. St Johnstone Kelly draw.
Dundee Hibs, St Mirren Aberdeen. I'm not going 4 draws. 3 draws and a Motherwell win.
What does that pay, Pence?
$1,000,001.
89 to 1.
I'm sticking a quid in that.
20 quid on that gets you. That's a hard one.
Jeez,
20
oh.
quid on that gets you.
89
to 1.
800, 1600, 1700.
What?
1700.
89 to 1.
1708.